The Australia Institute research showing that it's profits, not wages, that are behind most of the inflation we're experiencing at the moment has really ruffled some pretty big feathers, with employer groups and conservative economists and the Financial Review quite upset that someone might argue that anyone other than greedy workers might drive inflation. But the facts are pretty clear. Inflation in Australia is much higher than it would have been thanks to the enormous profits being made in Australia. A lot of them by the energy industry, a lot of them in oil and gas, but not just there. Qantas, Coles, Woolworths, Australian companies are having a great crisis while so many Australians are suffering from a cost of living crisis. The fun thing is that while our research has attracted a lot of, shall we say, heat, no one's actually found a decimal place that's wrong with it. And that's what we pride ourselves on here at the Institute, putting research out that shapes the debate and hopefully turns the debate. And the people that want to keep blaming workers for inflation are really scrutinising the Australia Institute's research, which shows it's mainly profits, but those same people that are so critical of our research haven't paid much attention to the people run around saying it's all wages' fault, it's all wages' fault. What some of our critics are saying is, sure, your numbers might be right, but how can you be sure that it's firms lifting their prices that's causing the inflation? Maybe the inflation is causing them to increase their prices, or maybe some other variable is causing it to happen. Well, what we know is that in Australia, prices are rising a lot faster than wages. Prices are rising a lot faster than the other costs of production, and the result of those higher prices is much higher profits. So we're pretty confident on what the causation is, and other important economists like Rod Sims, who used to run the ACCC, even he's come out and said, look, profit margins are driving consumer prices up. It's hardly controversial, but let's be clear, what the data says is that record profits are occurring in Australia, and that while the mining industry and the energy industry are reaping enormous bonanzas, so are lots of other companies in lots of other industries as well. And firms putting prices up faster than their wages are going up are making big profits, and that's making people's cost of living a lot higher. That's why people are criticising our research, because they like the idea that they get to have the higher profits while telling everybody it's greedy workers that are causing inflation.